Hello everyone and welcome to the greenhouse. I hope this video finds you guys well today. And welcome, I'm Danny. If you're new, I'm happy you're here. Welcome to the greenhouse for the first time. And if you've been here before, as always, welcome back. I'm happy you're here. Now if you guys see me jumping and dodging and ducking, don't laugh at me. It's because the wasps are out and the wasps love being in the greenhouse with me. So you guys, I am very excited because today is the first time I am participating in a care collab video. And this care collab video is for Dendrobium Nobile types. And I know I say that wrong, but that is just how I say it in this neck of the woods, you guys. Don't come after me in the comments now. But this is so exciting, and these are so great because everybody that participates, we all live in different parts of the world. So we all care for our Dendrobium Nobile hybrids and types differently. So it's really great because you can go through the list of participants, find one that maybe lives in a similar environment as yourself, and then go from there. So I'm gonna name off everybody that's participating in this care collab today. First is Ninja Orchids. We have Up Orchids, Lynn Smith, Tropical Plants Finland, Fernanda, Nascimento, I'm so sorry if I butchered that, Fernanda, Orchids and Succulents, Attainable Green, Honeybees and Orchids, Up Orchids, Svetlana, Orchid Passions in Deutschland. So that is everybody participating today, and let's go, you guys. So first I thought it would be really good to show you where I have my Dendrobium in my grow space. And it is right back here. And it's here because it does get a high amount of light right here. So normally when these phals are not in bloom, I will have another shelf up, and then all of my highlight orchids stay on this top shelf, my Dendrobiums, my Cattleya, Brassivola hybrids. And so that's where I keep it. This is my one and only Dendrobium Nobile type. Only one. Now these orchids produce beautiful blooms in the winter and spring months, and the blooms can come in an array of colors and sizes and fragrances. This is Dendrobium Love Memory Fizz, and it's kind of a purple and whitish color that has a really sweet, soapy, flowery fragrance. Now these are epiphytic plants native to southern China. And in Mother Nature, their species can be found in lowland and mountain forests. Now let's get into light and care and watering. I apologize if the background noise is a lot. I do have the fan going because it is super hot in here today. But let's talk about light. So I mentioned before where I keep this orchid right back there. And that is a spot that typically gets the most amount of light here in my greenhouse. My thing that I try to do with this orchid is give it as much light as possible without burning it. The shade cloth I have up is, I believe, a 50% shade cloth, which is perfect because it should be between 30 to 50% shade for these orchids. And so as long as you can give them as much light as possible without burning their leaves, they'll be very happy for you. Now, in my experience, this is a very hardy orchid. And the reason I say that, as you can see here, I have mistreated it quite a bit. I shouldn't say I have. It's been through spider mites. It's been through me not watering it enough, really taking that winter's rest pretty serious. So I did get some dehydrated canes. But let's talk about winter's rest. So this orchid does need a winter's rest to rebloom, and it needs cooler temperatures to rebloom. And so what I do with this is I only water it maybe once a week, just to where you really don't want your canes shriveling up like mine have done. But you really don't want to resume your normal watering routine when you have such active growth like I have right now. I have new roots growing, new growth growing, and it gets watered every day. It gets watered every day, fertilizer every other day, and I use a 2020 basic fertilizer and a Cal Mag. And I have it in all just pebbles. So that is why I'm watering it every day, because it dries out every day. Now I mentioned it needs cooler temps also to rebloom. And here in the greenhouse, I don't get the cooler temperatures. During the winter time, I have the heater on and it doesn't get below 70 degrees, and that's not a cool enough temperature drop to promote your bloom spikes on this orchid. So what I do is I put it in my garage where it's around 55 degrees Fahrenheit. And I did that for about 4 weeks. And it worked, and it did promote a blooming for me. And as you can see, I'm still not watering this enough by that shriveled cane there. But it does need a cooler temperature, at least down to 55 degrees, to promote some blooms for you. Once you start seeing your buds coming out of your mature canes, then you can resume your normal watering schedule. That is what I do. I resume my normal watering schedule, my normal fertilizing schedule, and I keep up that schedule until the last new growth has matured fully, and then I start giving it its winter's rest. So this is how I care for Dendrobium Love Memory Fizz, a Dendrobium Nobile type, here in Northeast Ohio. I hope this was helpful, everyone. I hope I didn't gab too much. Thanks for coming along. Happy growing, stay safe. Till next time.